Hey there, you're looking amazing today. Let's begin our story. Dorian never expected his life to change inside a simple health food store. He was wandering between shelves, pretending he was only browsing, when his fingers brushed a small white bottle with a soft pink label. Estrogen Support, Natural Feminine Balance. Something inside him tightened, a quiet, familiar ache. His hands trembled slightly as he picked it up. He didn't understand half the ingredients, but he understood the feeling blooming in his chest. Finding everything okay? A clerk asked. Yeah, just vitamins, Dorian muttered, grabbing a random B12 bottle to hide the real one. Minutes later, he sat alone in his car, staring at the bottle in his bag. What am I doing? But deep down, he already knew. That night, he swallowed the first capsule, then the next. Days turned into weeks. Slow changes followed. Softer skin, finer hair, shifting emotions. 3 weeks later, staring at his reflection, he saw the first swelling of his chest, a slight roundness in his face, a softer voice he couldn't push back down. Something was happening, something he had secretly wished for more than anything. Discovering herself on a quiet weekend afternoon, Dorian found himself exploring the women's clothing section at a department store, not by accident, but by gravity. A purple satin nightgown caught his eye, silky and delicate. A saleswoman smiled warmly. Lovely choice. Is it for someone special? Yeah, my girlfriend, he lied, cheeks warm. Later that night, with the door locked and curtains drawn, he slid the nightgown over his body. The fabric hugged him gently. He stared at himself in the mirror and whispered, "Oh, this is me." That night, wrapped in satin and truth, he slept deeper than he had in years. Becoming Doey, months passed. His hair grew longer, his voice softened, his curves filled in. His inner self grew stronger. He started calling himself a name that felt right. Doey. She filled a small box under her bed with skirts, bras, blouses, soft colours and lace. Every piece made her feel more complete. At 6 months, she couldn't hide anymore. Even strangers hesitated. Sir. Mum? It's okay, Doey would say with a soft smile. One morning she stood in front of her closet. The men's clothes looked like ghosts. She chose a white blouse, a coral skirt, mascara, lip gloss, and gentle waves in her hair. For the first time, she stepped outside as herself, and the world didn't break. It welcomed her. Her neighbour waved. "Beautiful day, miss." "It really is," she smiled. A new chapter. She updated her name at work. She found supportive co-workers. She built a wardrobe that felt natural. Wrap dresses, wedges, florals, satin nightgowns in soft colours. But she also knew supplements were only the beginning. She booked a real consultation at a hormone clinic. "Doey Martinez?" the nurse called. The doctor was kind, attentive, supportive. "You're a perfect candidate," he told her. "Are you ready to begin hormone therapy?" Her breath trembled. Yes. Real estrogen transformed her rapidly. Softer skin, fuller curves, tender femininity shaping her face. Her confidence blossomed. She walked through the world, not pretending, living. Family. One day her mother texted, "We need to talk." Doey drove to her childhood home, heart pounding. Her mother opened the door, eyes widening as she saw her daughter in a skirt and cardigan. "Oh," her mother breathed. "You're Doey." "Yes, Mama." Tears streamed down her mother's cheeks as she pulled her close. "Mihija, why didn't you tell me sooner?" "I was scared." Her mother held her tightly. "You are beautiful. I'm proud of you." Doey cried in her mother's arms, finally feeling seen, belonging. After that day, she joined events, makeup classes, women's brunches, and she fit in naturally. Women complimented her style. They shared tips, laughter, and stories with her as if she'd always been part of them. At brunch one Saturday, someone took a group photo. That night, when Doey received it, her heart stopped. There she was, glowing in a peach dress, smiling like a woman finally standing in her truth. She saved the photo instantly. "That's me," she whispered. New possibilities. Men began noticing her too. One afternoon at a cafe, a sweet, soft-spoken man approached. "Sorry, I just wanted to say you have a beautiful smile." "Thank you," she replied shyly. They talked for a while. Before leaving, he asked gently, "Would you like to get dinner sometime?" She smiled. Yes. She wasn't rushing into love, but she was ready for possibility, living as her true self. Her legal documents changed, her home filled with softness and light. Her wardrobe bloomed with colour. Her confidence became steady and natural. On the 1-year anniversary of her first appointment, she wrote, "I didn't become a new person. I became who I always was." That evening, walking home in a floral dress under warm streetlights, she felt a deep quiet inside her, a peace she had never known. She whispered into the night, "I made it." Doey's future would unfold however it wished, slowly, beautifully, truthfully, because she was finally free.